Alrighty, hello, all you wonderful viewers who are definitely sitting there patiently awaiting me and not just in my head. Let's log in and grab our stuff. And play some Star Wars. Also, since there's no, interesting. Oh, that must have been... okay. I think there's a XP boost laying around in one of these little packages. Okay, I guess not. Oh well. There we go. Let's go talk to Matriarch.
Greetings, Matriarch. Master Orgus Din has sent me to help you fight the Flesh Raiders.
So the Jedi finally deigned to recognize my people's suffering. How noble. Nothing to do with the attack on your training grounds, I'm sure.
Gonna dial back my microphone a little bit, because... yeah.
We didn't realize how great a threat the Flesh Raiders had become.
And now you seek help from the people you once ignored. My scouts have tracked the Flesh Raiders for months, watched them grow in strength. I will share what we've discovered, but only if you agree to protect my people. We suffer.
Mother, you need rest. Let me carry this burden for you.
With all due respect, time is a factor. I need that information.
This is my daughter, Rana Dalven. She and Scout Chief Morint here will speak for me. I must attend to other matters.
Personally, I don't care why you've come. As long as you destroy the Flesh Raiders. Ever since they got their new weapons and gear, they hunt us like animals. The enemy has a camp in the valley nearby. My scouts say the Flesh Raiders store their weapons and other tech in a cave.
Removing that technology will neutralize the Flesh Raiders.
We need to strike fear into the Flesh Raiders, sabotage their weapons. Fix it so they blow up in their ugly faces.
How would we do that?
Their technology is standard Republic design. We could overload the power circuits and plasma coils. Here, I'll show you. Sabotage would thin the Flesh Raider numbers and eliminate their technological advantage.
If you brought that technology here, we could defend ourselves with those weapons.
This village is vulnerable to attack. You need better defenses.
This debate is pointless unless you can get inside that cave. You'll need one of the leader's access keys.
Find the Flesh Raider technology and do what you think is best. Good luck, Master Jedi.
That is a good question. I'm really trying not to, make decisions based on alignment. For those who don't know, I actually went ahead and switched the showing alignment off in the dialogue menu thing. Where's Dude Fasay? There he is. I gotta go talk to other guy because he's got information about some stems or something people are making. There he is.
Jedi, I think I know what you've been doing. Vidaria sent you to speak with me. She told you about the Flesh Raider elixir, didn't she? How it makes the Flesh Raiders strong. Vidaria's been looking for a way to destroy the elixir, but she's making a terrible mistake. We shouldn't destroy the elixir. We need it. And I'll pay you well if you bring it to me.
What exactly are you offering?
Credits. Republic credits. More than Vidaria will offer. The elixir can make our guardsmen strong. Yes, it may change them, but it will work. we can defend our village and destroy our foes. Imagine, if the elixir can make a flesh raider powerful, what would it do for a pilgrim warrior?
Probably also
Bring it to me, and you will be rewarded,
make him
praised.
psychotic. Yeah,
I won't
not a
help you
mercenary.
feed the elixir to the pilgrims.
Fine.
Oh, that's
Obey
a
the orders of an
pilgrim,
old
actually.
woman and destroy the elixir.
I don't even want to see when
But
I gain
pilgrim
alignment.
blood is on your hands. The elixir is in the caves
Also,
beyond
I feel
our
like
village.
you should get to make the decision.
I doubt
you leave.
Jedi can even come close to the vats.
So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Preferences. I'm going to go User Interface. And we're going to see if we can... I see, I wish I had a search function here. Because what I want to do is I want to set it up to not show when I gain alignment. And there's a way to do that. It's in user interface, I'm like 80% sure. It's not here. Show alignment gain on mouse over. Oh, I see. Okay, so you never mind. I thought maybe that would actually like hide it, which would be pretty cool, but no such luck. All right. And then there's this little quest up here. We're going to do this quest, and then we're going to go and do the other quests that are down in the little valley here. That'll be good.
More young Jedi in Kalikori, I see. I am Yulef Fan, Master of Rituals. I welcome you.
I'll be straight with you, man. Looks
You
like
wish to
do this
participate in the ceremony, I presume? You understand the dangers?
Without a doubt.
crazy animals
Good.
we like.
Together we'll bridge the gap between Pilgrim and Jedi. Many of your brethren, your Padawans, come to Kalikori to perform our rite of passage. Those who endure the ceremony are awarded an audience with Kolovish to receive her wisdom and her gifts.
Gonna turn my volume up a little bit again, just in case.
Why would Jedi participate in pilgrim rituals?
To prove their strength, to gain rewards, to show friendship. Kolovish lives in the mountains above, once
It's
our
the
leader.
best kind of
Now she is our guide and protector. To complete the ceremony, you must walk the 1,000 steps to her home.
Only 1,000.
You must carry a burning brand and light the signals along the path. You must protect the flame from beasts and flesh raiders. This will prove your worth. If you wish, I will ignite the brand. It burns only a short while, but if you are deserving, it will be enough.
I'm ready to carry the flame.
Also,
Then
1,000
go
steps is not a long
and
way,
light
by the
each
way.
of the signal fires along the mountain path. When you reach the end, you will find Kolovish.
Like, for example, like, if you've walked 10,000 steps, which is what you should be doing in about a day, then you've probably walked, like, 1.5 miles. Like, you probably walked for 45 minutes to an hour. About an hour for me, because I'm kind of slow. If I remember correctly, it's been a while since I was walking just a whole lot every day. But you should be. This is good for you. And it helps you burn a lot more calories than jogging or even working out. Though working out builds muscle, which requires calories to maintain, so you actually do burn. It's complicated. Anywho, so yeah, 1,000 steps is like maybe 200 yards-ish. It's not that much, which is like, it sounds 1,000 like, ooh, that's a lot of steps, man. It's really not. Like, on days when I do fucking nothing, I think I walk 1,000 steps. I don't think I've ever been back here. Maybe I have. Bloop. Okay. Sometimes you just gotta bloop along. Alright. That's a Hornet. And that's a Chthon, which Chthon, by the way, goes to being an underground dweller. That's what Chthonic means. Subterranean. Or if you're a 40k nerd, it's what they speak, where Horus is from. There's a lot more of these fellows, aren't there? Alrighty. You hit me. Shooting people is rude. Don't do it. Yeah. Alrighty. That's kind of a cool shirt. Looks like it actually has gotten kind of an update to its texture. Like, you can tell sometimes, like, when they've updated things, they do periodically go through and make the content look a little better, a little more modern. Like, some stuff just looks like they haven't touched it since they made it. And other stuff is... actually, especially their really current stuff, looks great.
You perform the rite of the pilgrims well, Jedi. I saw the signal fires as you climbed the path. Very few of your kind make it this far. I am Kalovish, first matriarch and reader of the ancient texts. I led our people to this planet, and I welcome you.
It's a privilege to meet you, Matriarch.
And it is my privilege to meet a Jedi who accepts our ways. Even our own kind, the other Twi'leks, they mocked us and denied the authority of the matriarchs. That is why we came here. Now you've completed the ritual, and you are friend to the pilgrims. You share our burdens, and you share our strength.
My duty is to the Jedi Order, not the pilgrims.
And yet we welcome you, despite this. Take these gifts. We have very little, as you must know. But you are Jedi. You share our world, and you face a difficult future.
What makes you think that?
It is the way of Jedi to face darkness. I believe you will face the darkness of our world, and perhaps beyond. Go to your duties now, and as we part, know that my blessings go with you.
It'll play. Yeah, I say that. Outfitter. We'll just stick with that. Ah! That was a mistake. I'm just gonna go on about my day. Actually, some crystals. I got some of that, whatever that is. Supply pack. Excuse me. And now into the valley we go. Because it wouldn't be Tython without playing fuck games with the Flesh Raiders. Let's do this. Okay, interesting, very cool. Very good, very cool. That's what I'm looking for, is those.
They found me. Oh, Matriarch, forgive me. The Flesh Raiders are here.
All right.
I can't fight them. The patrol is too far away. I can't. Goodbye, my son. My Matriarch. Goodbye.
Okay, so I found that. That's good. Well, it's kind of sad, but, you know, it's good that I found it. Alright, and yeet! Okay, so... There we go. Okay, so there's probably one up here. There's definitely one in front of me, and there's two others. Okay. Oh, is that a group phase, or is that... That's Jedi Consular. Alright. No. No, sir. We do not do that here. Thank you. No grunting and firing weapons at me. Motherfucker. There he is. Alright. Oh yes, another strangely stomach-shaped cave. All right. Yotist. Yotist again. Thank you for the like, random citizen. I appreciate it. Always nice to get a little feedback here and there, a little interaction. Cover a key from Flesh Raider War Master. Okay. It's probably in here somewhere. In the Jedi Knight phase. I'm over here just killing Flesh Raiders because it's fun. Apparently I'm on a mission or something. It's weird. You know, it's real simple gameplay, but I do enjoy it. Like, don't get me wrong, in later levels where they've kind of just set the mobs up to be massive HP sponges, like in Knights of the Eternal Throne, I really hate the Sky Troopers. It's the same numbers as these, but you can't just butcher your way through them. It gets kind of repetitive, but as long as it's like just mobs like this, or say single enemies that have interesting sort of patterns to screw with, like, that's good for me. Flesh Raider Gate Key. Hey, T7. That's my boy. My home skillet, as it were. Sabotage it. We'll just leave it alone, just walk away. Like, man, we don't need to do anything. We'll just take it from
Once they have all this, the
that's
Twi'leks can
more
defend
my
themselves.
character. Again, heart in the right place, kind of, you know. I think it's gonna be your undoing eventually, but for right now, you know.
Don't worry, little guy. I'll get you out of here.
Like, I'm not a jerk. But I may end up doing some things that don't go so hot.
What made the Flesh Raiders bring you
I
back here?
could make her really hate droids, but I love T7. I just like droids in general. I think they're neat. I'm actually playing a Warforged right now. And,
teach our soldiers how to use these weapons. Train them on the Twi'lek invaders.
Reminds me, I need to
When will we strike against the Jedi?
Patience, Caliph. The Jedi will fall when our army reaches full strength.
Never understood the need for restraining bolts anyway.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely no need for droids to have restraining bolts. They're not murder bots or anything like that in this universe. Turn to... Oh, Kilo... Lima? No. Papa. Sentinel, General, Quick Travel, Calicor, or whatever it's called. There it is.
Jedi, you're back.
I am.
What happened out there? Where's my father?
Dead. No.
I did everything I could, but it wasn't enough.
What? No. Those monsters. Tell me you cut them into pieces for what they did.
Of course. I killed them all. It was what had to happen.
I'm glad some
See, and that's
Jedi
what I
are
mean
willing to
about
take a
heart in the right
stand.
place. Like,
Some of you understand that not all
This is a
creatures
threat?
deserve to live.
in the threat.
I wanted my father back. I didn't really believe it would happen. But at least you went out there for a reason. At least you spilled blood.
Yeah, so, again, like, that would be... I guess a good archetype would be kind of that Anakin archetype of, like, you know, heart's in the right place. It means, well, he's kind of headstrong and ends up doing things that are not necessarily very Jedi. In the pursuit of doing what he feels is the right thing. And I think that's a good way to describe Corinda Baron as well, is, you know,
You look well,
occasionally those
Jedi.
things that are not
I'm glad the Flesh Raiders didn't
awesome
hurt
for
you.
the sake of
Did you
the greater
destroy
good,
the Dark
quote, unquote.
Elixir?
I've done as you wished.
You've rid the world of an evil thing. The Flesh Raiders may brew their Dark Elixir again, but we won't make it easy. I am grateful for what you've done. Take this gift with my blessing. For now, I leave you in peace.
Like, for example, like, yeah, I could have grabbed the elixir and brought it back to them, but I feel like knowing what the elixir does, my character would not make that decision. Okay. Gotta do the fit
She
check
died
every
in
now
my
and,
arms.
now and again.
You should have seen what those filth did to her.
I'm sorry, Selu. We all share your loss.
For every one of us the Flesh Raiders butcher, we should kill 10. No, 100.
Why don't you just kill all of them?
That restore your loved one to life?
Don't lecture me, Jedi. My wife is dead. Our people slaughtered. Where were you then?
Like, if you're going, okay, you kill one of us, we're going to kill 10 of you, then you're putting a value to their life, and it's kind of crappy. But if you're like, okay, these people are a threat, let's remove them. That's more logical thing. It's still wrong. Okay, not advocating this. This is in a game, but like, if you're gonna be like, well, if they kill one of us, we should just wipe them out. It's fun.
I took all the Flesh Raiders' weapons, so you can defend yourselves.
Finally, one of you who understands. Give me those weapons. We'll hunt down the Flesh Raiders. We'll have retribution.
You're upset. The last thing you need is a blaster. Let me handle the Flesh Raiders.
This Jedi is wise. Listen to her counsel. Your wife wouldn't want you to die for revenge. I promise we'll stop these attacks.
Well done, Padawan. He may not feel better, but at least he'll stay out of trouble. People wonder why Jedi are forbidden to marry or have families. They don't see how attachments always lead to suffering. Passionate emotions can destroy a person, and Jedi destroyed by passion become something terrible.
Sorry, I got a text, and my mother, who is a wonderful, kind, caring woman, if you don't respond very quickly to her text, you will go from a 30-second text needing to be sent to a 10-minute call being received. So I'm going to text my mom while I'm on stream. My bad.
This droid says he works for the Jedi. Is that true?
Yes, he's one of our long-range probes. We sent out 20. This is the only one to come back. While I deal with the droid, talk to Rana. I think her people are ready to help us, thanks to you.
With the weapons and technology you brought from the Flesh Raiders, my people can defend themselves. Your heroism gives me hope that we'll survive this.
And your matriarch? Is she feeling any better?
No, but we're doing all we can. Thank you for asking. Morant, our friend should know everything we've learned about the Flesh Raiders.
Scouts report that the Flesh Raider forces are gathering in strength. They already control the mountains around us, and now they're invading the ruins of Kaleth. My men spotted them at the remains of an ancient shrine, close to your Jedi temple.
Kaleth was a great city of Force users. Its ruins hold powers we still don't understand.
The Flesh Raiders are looking for something there.
We can't let them find it. Drive back those Flesh Raiders immediately. I have to take this droid back to the Council. That hooded figure in the holo, I know his voice. The situation is worse than I thought. Do whatever it takes to push the Flesh Raiders out of Kaleth. I'll send you reinforcements as soon as possible.
Let's see.
I'll hold the line until reinforcements arrive, Master.
If you see that hooded figure from the holo, do not engage him. Now get going.
Oh, I'm going to engage him. I'll punch him right in the wiener. Or whatever the, like, wholesome Jedi version of that would be. Force lightning him in the wiener? I don't know. Either way, somebody's going to have a bad day, and it's going to be their fault, and I'm going to make it their problem. Yeah, no, this is the right way. What does this button do? Oh! How quaint. This shows the... Yes. Okay. Doperonus. Doperon, what? Don't mind me, I'm a silly goose. Let's see if homie's got anything up there. Yes, alright. It's my favorite quest in the world. Why? Because it's very fucking simple.
That was an impressive go earlier. But we've upped the
That's what
programming
she
on
said.
these droids. Care to give it another shot? Get out there and show them what you're made of.
Oh, that line makes me want to play Cyberpunk again. Because the Victor says something very similar, and I just like immediately thought of that. Of course, everything makes me want to play Cyberpunk because it's a good game now. Target not in. Insufficient focus. Story of my life. Was that? Yep.
Good work out there. We're going to have to get you a real challenge next time.
Master YOLO.
I seem to be cursed.
Hashtag yellow.
Why do I always get the pupils who think they're the exceptions to the rule?
Master Silvarte, it's true that our Padawans are acting a bit strangely, but I don't think there's cause for concern.
Wait, I have an idea. You, Padawan, I know you.
I think it's interesting that Weequay have turned out to be like Jedi and stuff, because originally they were like just above animals.
I'm here to help. Is there anything I can do?
Indeed, I have heard good things about you. I'm hoping they weren't overblown.
Master Silvarte is concerned about a couple of our Padawans. He suspects that they are, well...
If I'm correct, they are following their passions down a dark path.
Am I to understand that love leads to the dark side?
Emotions disrupt balance. When you hold one person in higher regard than others, it clouds clarity and twists reason. We mustn't stand by.
In all other aspects, these two are model pupils, but I agree we would be remiss if we didn't do what we can to settle the issue.
They may be more open and revealing with a student like you. We need you to confront them and discover if they are indeed cultivating a romance.
Yes, Master.
Their names are Morrison and Spanios. As we speak, they are in the ruins of Lower Caleth.
So go, talk with them, and report back what you discover about the relationship. Try not to alert or alarm them. If they are in love, they are sure to be volatile.
Master Orgus's new apprentice. Wow. Everyone says you're great with a vibroblade.
I am, in fact,
I'm
great with
Fia.
vibroblade.
Padawan Fia. Still have to get used to having a title. I've just started learning about the Force. I've got a long way to go before I'm as good as you. You seem a little old to begin the training. Until a few days ago, I didn't even know I could use the Force. I still can't believe I'm here. Just last week, I was crowing a garbage scow on Raxus Prime. Then this scary-looking Jedi shows up out of nowhere and says that he can sense the Force in me. What are the odds? There's no such thing as luck, Padawan. You're meant to be here. That's exactly what the Jedi who found me said. Say, do you know Master Tillin? He's the one who discovered me. I'm trying to get a message to him. Master Tillin is studying a big mystery in Caleth's ruins. Something about ancient droids attacking people? If you're headed to the ruins, would you give him this holo recording from me? I'd be so grateful. Allow me to do this. Terrific. I can see why everybody here is so impressed with you. Here's the holo recording. Master Tillin has a small camp outside the ruins of Caleth. Thanks for doing this.
I feel like Padawan Fia is probably one of those Jedi you come across as a mid to late game Sith and just kind of delete from existence. I didn't know I could use the Force until yesterday, and she's like in her 30s. Like, yeah. Yeah, you probably don't need to be here, actually. And I'll do the heroics once I have a companion.
Someone asked me to deliver a message.
Oh, goodness. What is this species called? I don't remember. His name is Plo Koon.
Who knows why humans do anything?
Oi grani tampio du me donkey. Cha kulka du maji tahus hagwa upa. Crispa do e kanki kunke gupa. Do bataji moi atima.
What happened to the rest of the droid's parts?
Noi kuchusu yo mata chi pompota. Ki mada tanta chi ruli ya? Noe ayu ya tia chavopa. Tinka dwana che mai chuba. Hachuna kwabo nuta dubita.
What kind of damage can these droids do to people?
Ja koga huta pawada bambaula. Ki fa gutai oto India. Ji wom tahumpa mulira wata wompa. Ji wom tahumpa mulira wata wompa. Kyoto pa bubanda bakawanki. Ne umpi bedwana ni bobo chopa uma. Ne umpi bedwana ni bobo chopa uma. Dwara wanki wabdaya tugaloka. Kili watabunki donko patoga lorda.
I'll get those samplings for you in no time, Master Tillin.
Yiliska chanaga bumpa komchinka. Wonka tuske uwana wa. Zuza neko higa danoila. To chananga e ma chai.
Yunaliska chananga wachikospa ini kontinka.
Correct. Yeah, so I'll talk to this guy later when I actually have a companion, because heroics sans companion suck. They are not something I think is a good idea. Get Jotun. They're droids. Filthy clankers. Oh, rip. You gotta salute them after you do the thing. That way you can do more at a time. Well, let's talk to Morrison and Spanios over here.
You found it!
Or is it Moroccan?
Well done, Morrison.
It's Morrison.
Oh, Spanios. I couldn't have done it without you.
You're amazing. I don't care what the masters say.
Flutters.
We're proving everyone wrong. Come here and give me a kiss.
I don't like the way he said that. Like, come here, give me a kiss. Don't mind me, just spying on fellow students.
I trust you'll excuse me. Who are you?
This isn't what you think it is.
Well, it's either a romantic interlude or sexual harassment, sir. Which is it?
You have nothing to worry about. I'm a friend.
Oh, really?
You say you're a friend. Does that mean you're not here to blow the whistle on our romance?
Spanios, you just confirmed the truth to this person.
I'm sorry, my love, but I'm sick of hiding. The order is wrong. Fear, not emotion, is the adversary of the Jedi way. Ironically, the Masters fear emotion, and therefore, they deny us its bounty.
The power of our love is why we work so well together. Our teamwork allowed us to find this rare lightsaber crystal. So our passion actually strengthens the Order.
Yeah. Passion leading to strength. That's very Jedi. Definitely nobody else says anything about passion leading to strength in Force traditions.
Let's ask your masters about that. I think they'll be hard to convince.
Spanios, please help me convince
I'm
this
sorry, I
upstart
just
not
can't,
to expose us.
Rectify
I
their
love you,
reasoning.
Morrison. And so if you believe we must remain hidden, I honor that. But it may take a sacrifice.
Yes.
You mean the crystal? I agree, my love.
Friend, if you tell the Masters
Wish I
we're
could
not
just take
romantically
the
involved,
crystal
we'll give you
and-
this powerful crystal for your future lightsaber. Would that buy your silence?
It's like the okayest crystal in the world. No, I don't think my character, like, if they had been like, listen, I just let us work this out, I'd probably have gone with it.
Bribery, Spanios?
But, yeah, I
You're
don't
only
think
proving the
bribery
Jedi
would
Code
really-
right. Your fall is upon us.
No! I cannot let you go!
Morrison, stop. Do not succumb to anger. She must be true to her own beliefs. Just go, friend. Do what you will.
So, definitely not taking a bribe. I'll sort of ruminate on whether or not I want to say something about happening. Oh, derp. I made some mistake. Luckily, I can rectify it very quickly. Still need to kill more Tythonian droids, though. So, here I go killing again. Boop. Alright. And... let's kill these guys, too. I believe there's a crystal up there somewhere? Or am I thinking of something else? Be thinking of something else. Yeah, you know, come to think of it, I may be thinking of something else. I think there's one where you have to place a bunch of, like, sensors around, and I feel like that's in the consular quest line. Oh yeah, there's the little dude. He's just a small guy. Okay, gotta go kill a Gweed. The Greater Gweed. They're kind of funny looking. Somebody eating rocks at the Sarai. Hey, that's a good name. That'd be Sarai was wife of Abram, then Abraham. Yeah. Yeah. And renamed to Sarah eventually. And somewhere early, I think, sort of in the middle of Genesis, if I remember. Goodness, that map is off-puttingly large. Yeah.
Jedi.
Go peacefully, or face the consequences. This is your only warning.
Oh. Hey. No.
Jedi.
Like, oh, what?
Master Orgus sent us. We came as quickly as we could.
One of the Flesh Raiders I just fought called me Jedi. He could use the Force.
That's troubling. If the Flesh Raiders are learning the ways of the Force, it won't be on the side of light.
You sure made short work
That's
of this
racist.
bunch. You ever leave survivors?
Oh, maybe it's not. No.
When was the last time you fought someone trying to kill you?
Besides my master? Few months.
This is no laughing matter, Padawans. This Flesh Raider carried a holocron,
Actually like
a
her,
repository of knowledge created by a Force user. Thousands of years old from the looks of it. Master Orgus was right. These natives are more advanced than we realized. They're learning how to fight us.
Master Orgus thinks he knows who's behind it.
I gathered as much, but he had no time to explain before sending us here. I wish we could stay, see this through, but Master Satil has ordered us to Coruscant on a special mission.
All those bad feelings the Council's been having? She thinks the Republic capital is the source.
I'm sorry to have to leave you, but the danger is past. These surveillance monitors will keep watch on
there's the
Kaleth.
monitors.
Place them around the ruins. The temple can then monitor any future incursions by our enemies.
What are we prepared to do if the Flesh Raiders return?
The temple's guards will respond to any invasion, and these surveillance devices will give us ample warning. May the Force be with you, Padawan.
And with your spread. Wait. Yep, there's one. And now we get our introduction to the BioWare jumping puzzle. Where to jump is to live.
I'm here, Master. What is it?
And to
I'm
live
on my way back to the Twi'lek
is
settlement.
to jump.
Meet me there as soon as you can.
I'm already on my way.
Find me at the Matriarch's compound. Work us out.
Really? 1 point? You just happen to roll low enough. Get close, boys. Let me smack you.
Cha kulka dumaji taus hagwa upa. Oi grani tampio dume donki. Wata botenya nucha nubota. Kitrita nimni tanuv. Kapola kupi de opra. Anquas nimna matasungri. Wonka tuske uwana wa. Zuza neko higa da noila. Tocha nanga e ma chai.
That certainly seems interesting.
Grula waskakwa bobana. Chichawa una chichitua. Vifa karibu utachuba naganga. Crispa doe kanki kunke gupa. Do bataji moi atima.
For doomsday droids, they sure fall apart easy.
Pikai ianakuzu. Mana natu pachunki. Gokola ko panate yakna. Punyo blasto wonki ti ato konchi. Tasu yali koira to ekapa kyotopa.
So I think it brings up an interesting point about timescale in Star Wars. You know, it's easy to look at that time, like for one, like where am I going with this? So like it's easy to look at 20,000 years. That seems like a really long time. How come so little has changed? First off, between 20,000 years before this and this period, I'm pretty sure lightsabers were developed. But you got to remember, these are not only spacefaring civilizations, but hyperspace-faring civilizations. Like not just like, oh, well, we can go to other star systems, but like we can conceivably get to other galaxies if we knew how. Like that apparently is like the only thing keeping people from doing it, is that they just never got around to plotting the hyperspace routes. And of course there is still time to consider. But like, because they are so advanced compared to us, I'm going to look and see what's up here. I see what it is. Because they are so advanced in comparison to us, the differences between technology, say, now versus 22 BBY, so beginning of the Clone Wars, they're perceptible to us, but it barely looks like the difference between technology in 1940 versus 1970, say.
Were you successful,
in fact,
Padawan?
some of the stuff
Did you
looks more
find our
advanced
pupils in the
Clone Wars
ruins?
era,
Tell us, what did you uncover about the nature of Spanius and Morrison's relationship?
Rebellion.
Are they romantically involved?
Ah, yes. The moment of truth. I think because they tried to bribe me, and because Spanio was being a little creepy. I think I'm gonna do the
Your
right
fears
thing.
are justified, Masters. Spanios and Morrison are
I may not feel
romantically
great
involved.
about it, and
I knew it. As I said, Yolo,
different circumstances,
I'm
my
cursed.
character probably.
It seems we're both
determine
cursed,
this.
my friend. They will have to renounce their love and agree to remain apart, or they will never become Jedi.
What a waste. But you have done well, young one.
Anyhow,
I know it must not be pleasant scrutinizing your fellow Padawans.
It was a difficult assignment. I didn't enjoy spying on my
we'll
fellows.
talk more about the time.
We are sorry. It was necessary. For your efforts in this matter, please take this as a token of commendation.
But I want to say, maybe it was Asimov, right? There's somebody, a science fiction writer, I think, that said sufficiently advanced technology will look like magic to someone who isn't in the know, basically. So I think, you could kind of generalize that and say, well, there is the possibility that, like, to us, sure, it doesn't really look like technology is advancing over 1,000 years, 20,000 years. But
Peace unto you, friend. I bear word from the masters of the temple. Will you take a moment and hear my message?
The problem is we can't tell because it already is so wildly out of our context that we don't have a context in which to judge it as moving in one way or the other.
I'm afraid I don't have time for long discussions.
I will endeavor to be brief. Your present mission is all important, but the masters want to make sure you do not miss what the temple has to offer. When you have time, see Master Mojida. He will guide you in the other skills of the Jedi.
A flesh raider, baby. See how the Force tests my dedication to assisting the helpless of this
How
world.
delectable.
You did the right thing. Leave him with me. I'll convene the council to decide how to handle this.
My brother, it sounds like you're going to eat him. It's like, yes. Go fine with a fava beans and a nice Chianti. Not gonna make the mouth sound because some people don't like that. I don't even like it.
Using a lightsaber is just as much science as art.
Yeah, it'd be cool if I
We
actually
can spar
had one.
anytime.
But all I got's these sticks. Let's see here. Now we're going to... Oh, we actually are going back to Kalikori Village. Well, I'll take the speeder to get there. Right. Vehicles, a rocket boost, or rocket boots, as some like to call them.
Reminder, mechanized travel is for official business only.
And away we go. Yes. Oh, stretch. Excuse me. What else can I talk about? I don't know. I don't even remember what brought that on. Oh, the droids that are like 20,000 years old. Yeah.
Master Kiwix told me what you found in Kaleth. A flesh raider who used the Force. She thought he was learning things from an old holocron. I wish that were true. The man who attacked you when you first arrived, his lightsaber had a familiar aspect. This droid's holo recording confirmed my suspicions. The hooded figure in that recording is named Bengo Moore. He was my Padawan, but he never completed his training. Bengo was in the Jedi Temple on Coruscant when the Sith destroyed it.
Somehow he survived. Ah, yes. Good writing.
The Force was with him if he got out of there alive.
The temple was annihilated. Hundreds of Jedi died that day. We never recovered all the bodies. Bengal was strong in the Force, and the most gentle being I've ever known. For him to turn against the Jedi, he has to be stopped.
Apologies for keeping you waiting. Our people's matriarch, my mother, is dying.
You should be at her side.
Mother said my work with you must come first. My scouts have identified a Flesh Raider command base in the mountains. It's protected by an energy shield. The shield's power generator is hidden on a different mountain, in a well-guarded cave network.
That command base is probably coordinating all the attacks in the region. I need to get inside there. You up for knocking out the power generator?
When have I ever let you down?
First time for everything. Not that I'm worried. See if you can give the droid an opening to gather more intelligence. That energy shield is your top priority.
I hope he ends up being a companion.
Knock it out
for
fast
the
as you
rest of
can.
the game. And that looks like a lightsaber, but I don't think it is. It is not. It's a stick. I gotta sell my stuff. Well, I think too, like, I talked a little bit about how sometimes things look a little bit more advanced, even though it's an earlier period. Obviously, there's a real life reason for that, and a real life reason for that is time advances, prop making technology advances, and styles change. But there's an explanation within that. Styles change. Our aesthetics change over time. And sometimes people prefer to design things more with analog for one reason or another.
I was afraid. I didn't think you'd make it. You have to be fast. You have to find my son before he's hurt.
I don't understand. What about your son?
Connection for that.
I knelt at the temple gates. I begged for Jedi help. Isn't that why you came? The Flesh Raiders took him a week ago. They came at twilight. One of them was just covered in blood and scars. He dragged my son away. Listen, our scout saw Vio, my son, on Tythos Ridge. That's where the raiders have their camp. They say he's hurt. He's bleeding and limping, but he's alive. He's waiting for rescue.
I'm a Jedi. This is what we're here for.
If you can't find him on Tythos Ridge, look for a sign. Something he'd leave behind as a signal. He had a satchel with him. He could leave that. The Flesh Raiders will try to stop you, but I've seen Jedi fight. Help me, Jedi. Help him.
We'll go talk to the,
Puerto Faragayam, Jemura Purkapa Mar Bauro, Power Maglaresem, Purmatuto Gisafin Gruda Simnasupa, Ek Farkaksara Furflastu, Grania Mimi Vravni, Hev Vikum Libiarinu.
It's our duty to protect the weak, and I think these pilgrims qualify.
Eo Morgan Jori Nadelka. If by our Semarsufni or Wazi, Gibia Furhomupina. Pegarus plot as Vista Bokar Pina, Nuimarstro de Berkur Burkurni. Evenurexi Vavitu, Semar Pilmor Hunorch, Hooks Unar?
If these idols are the key to understanding the Flesh Raiders, I'll study them at once.
Ojamin, Gefur. Verkvoli Drafa ut Potamina. Menufitan fine milma morion matumiteng. Ek farkaksara furflastu. Grania memi vravni hev vikum libiarinu.
Okay, so kind of back to things changing a little bit as time progresses, or like how say, you know, things may look a little bit more analog even though they're supposed to be in the future. I think Battlestar Galactica is a good example of that, because, okay, in BSG, the Galactica is basically purpose-built to be dealing with the Cylons, who are an enemy that can hack into anything, manipulate computers, do all sorts of nasty stuff. So all their stuff's very analog. It's very it looks like the bridge of a ship that you would find on the ocean right now. In a lot of ways. Take that over to Star Wars. The Grand Army of the Republic and the Republic Navy were fighting against droids who could hack into stuff. They could mess with networks and do all sorts of wild crap. Oh crap. So what probably happened is over time they kind of pulled back.
These will probably be the last words I have to say to you. And I don't have long. I was a fool, Brian. As always. I shouldn't have come hunting alone. I knew that. But our little Rusa is so sick. And the doctor said that the teeth of the manga cats could make medicine. Cure her. I tried to get the teeth for Rusa. But the Flesh Raiders trained the cats to be vicious. So horrible. I'm sorry, my love. I'm so tired. I must sleep to gather my strength. In case the manga cats come back, I'll bring their teeth home. Somehow.
But you also have the factor that during the Civil War, like the war with the Separatists, basically what happened is the Republic relied a lot on sector defense forces and stuff like that. Clones didn't fight every battle. The Republic Navy didn't fight every battle. A lot of that was corporate defense fleets and sector defense fleets and stuff like that, and defense forces. So you're not going to see, they didn't need to spend quite as much money, relatively speaking. Fast forward to the rebellion, and you're dealing with Tarkin Doctrine. By this time, the Empire has centralized defense. It's centralized everything, really. And so they're spending tremendous amounts of money. They're even dismantling perfectly good venators and acclimators that probably still had a good 50 years of service in them to build ships that are built around this doctrine because of the budgetary constraints and probably prohibited uniformity. So they're, in all likelihood, also making budget cuts in terms of, it may just be easier to go with more analog, kind of more, almost more dated technology, stuff that you would have seen on like dreadnoughts and Invincible class ships from before the Galactic Civil War. That's my guess. Obviously, I'm a dude on the internet with opinions, and so I could be totally wrong, or I could actually be speaking totally correctly. Who knows? I'm sure there's a canon explanation out there somewhere. There's probably some full novel about some glop shitto character who made a design choice, and also somehow they were a Skywalker because it's fucking Star Wars. But my guess would have something to do with a combination of just the constraints of budget and with the nature of the conflicts that were being waged at that time. That's not what I meant to do. Well, actually, I'm gonna put this guy up real quick. Hold on. Preferences, no, interface editor. Bloop. Save. Alright. I don't love it, but it'll work. Yeah, I like the little round thing a lot better. Personally, I don't think either map is perfect. Make a cat teeth. Oh, right, supposed to be doing that as well. It's a good thing they don't rely on me for stuff. That's where I'm going. Okay. Let's have a look here. Oh, no, these both go, yeah. These both go where I need them to. That isn't quite the right way to respond to that on my part, but I think you get what I mean. Because you're viewing my chat, you are obviously very intelligent. Yeah. Need 2 more sets of Manka Cat teeth. And we need to kill more Flesh Raiders, because fuck it, that's why. I definitely missed the double XP event that was going on during Christmas and New Year's. It was really nice to accidentally hit level 20. Where is my cursor? Oh, this is fun. Oh, my mouse is dead. Well, that's lame. Well, I've got it back on, but I'm gonna have to take a quick little break here to replace the battery in my mouse. And I'm probably gonna just stretch my legs for a little while too. So, anywho, appreciate you watching. I'll probably be back on tonight. If not, I'll see you tomorrow night.